Previously, Team Jailbreak made their way out of the city and found some caves along the coast to hide in for a while. Kes sent a brief message to Isaac telling Team Boat that everything had gone well enough and explained where to find them. Eventually, the two groups got together in the late afternoon, and Adria and Kes filled the others in on what they'd missed. Around sundown, they noticed some activity starting to happen in the city, which they could still see far in the distance, and they realized that the jailbreak must have been noticed. They headed away from the coast along with Tony and the other prisoners they'd freed. After several hours of walking, they made camp in some trees. Once the random prisoners had fallen asleep, Tony explained what had happened from his perspective. August then filled the others in on what little he knew about Nova's backstory based on what he had pieced together during their misadventures. With some prompting from Kes, Tony tried to see if he had any weird magic powers once the anti-magic cuffs were removed from him, but nothing happened. The next morning, August, Ren, and Zarakir made their way towards the city, while the others planned on reaching out to Rialta and Naren in order to find out what to do next. Zarakir stopped well before they reached the city, since he was noticeable, leaving Ren and Beck, another persona that the group hadn't seen before, to slip over the walls. They made their way to the herbalist they'd been working with and sold him all of the herbs they'd gathered. After a talk with the herbalist about how things used to be, Beck and Ren took the long way out of the city so that they could make a detour to the docks. There were 5 identical black ships there. They spoke to the guards and were pointed towards one Tony had mentioned as being the person who took the documents he'd gathered before being arrested. Considering said guard looked like The Rock but with pointy ears, they decided it would probably not be the wisest course of action to have Ren try to pickpocket someone whose biceps were approximately the size of Beck's head. And that is where we left off.